Yeah, welcome to day one, episode one of my YouTube channel called Lorenzo. My name is Matt, my name's not Lorenzo. And the reason why I've called it Lorenzo is because my middle name is Loncho, and Loncho is a name in Basque. So I'm from the Basque country in Spain, and we are indigenous people of Spain. So that's where my middle name Loncho comes in, which is basically the Basque name for Lorenzo. Lorenzo is the Spanish name, Basque is Loncho. Reason why I have that middle name is it comes from my granddad, which his name was Lorenzo, and that's why they put it on me, but in Basque. And yeah, I picked the name Lorenzo for my YouTube channel because in the near future I would like to create my own personal clothing brand. I have no experience. I've only been, doing a lot of research, watching a lot of content and, from other clothing brands that I like and stuff, and yeah, I think it's really cool. But obviously it's going to take a lot of hard work, which I'm ready for. It's going to take probably a lot of things that I didn't even really expect or think that I would need to do, but I'm a person that kind of doesn't like giving up, and yeah, it's something that I've been wanting to do for a bit of a long time now, and I'm just going to go for it. Whether it works out or not, if it works, awesome. If it doesn't work, well, I'll take all the learnings from it. Hola? So, I guess I'm in New Zealand. I'm from New Zealand. I was the only one in my family born here in New Zealand. But when I was born, we moved straight back to Spain. I mean, in the Basque country. You're going to hear a lot about that, and I hope I don't get you confused, but as we go in this journey, you'll probably understand it a bit more of why Spain, Basque country, whatnot. I lived there until the age of 18. I decided to move here when I was 18. My mum is from there, and my dad's a Kiwi, but born in London. I made a decision to move here when I was travelling back from a holiday with my mum from New Zealand. I had been here for like a month or so, and when I was like probably 17, and it just kind of opened my eyes to a bit of what I wanted to do with my life. And yeah, and the plane back home, I was so paranoid. I was getting all these thoughts of like what I wanted to do with my future, what I wanted to do with my life, kind of thing. I kind of dropped out of high school pretty early. I didn't work, I was a bum really. I was into drugs, and that's normal where I'm from. Life was just not good. So yeah, that plane, after seeing, just by being a month in New Zealand, what life was like, I guess, I decided to make that decision as I was landing back in Spain when we returned from our holiday. Literally as we were going down to land, I looked at my mum and I told her, I need to move back. I need to move to New Zealand. And yeah, she was shocked, frightened, kind of like, what? Bro, we just came from there, like you could have stayed there. And now like she had to pay like another extra, who knows, $2,000 or whatever. But nah, she was happy, her and my dad were happy because their dream was always for all of their children to kind of move back here because life is better here. There's more opportunities, there's just a better lifestyle for us. I'm one out of 4 siblings, three brothers and 1 sister. I'm the youngest, I'm the baby. 28 this year. Yeah, I've almost been here for 10 years already, which is crazy. And I moved here by the end of 2016. Life ever since has probably been quite challenging. There's been a lot of ups and downs, more downs than ups. I've learned a lot since I've been here about myself, about even just about life really in general. Like I said, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've lost in life and in many areas of my life. But I'm just someone that never gives up, at least on myself. And I like that about myself. I really love that about myself, really, because I know a lot of people would have given up already. A few years ago I made a very big public mistake, and it was kind of like a big rock bottom of my life, I guess. But even then, like, I just knew that I couldn't give up on myself and I had to kind of keep on going. So went through probably a lot of crazy stuff, but I also went through a lot of like eye-opening things about myself that I really didn't know. I had to really dig deep into myself. What I'm planning to do basically from now until the end of this year / start of next year is basically just create content about me, what I do, what I'm about, what I like doing, routines, whatnot, just so you get to know a bit about myself. And at the end of the year I'm going back home for a visit. My parents are still over there, one of my older brothers is over there, so all the family here, we're going to back home for Christmas, so that'll be good. I'll show you a bit about my home and where I'm from and where I grew up. And I hope you can stick around for the journey. I've got no experience with content creating, clothing brand or whatever. Like, I've done the little odd thing out of the research I've done, which has led to a few cool things, but nothing major. So basically everything you're going to see is from ground zero, and I think that's going to be pretty cool, because I don't know if many clothing brands have done that or have had the opportunity to do that, because some clothing brands have probably been around for ages, and I always see in some of their videos how they say, man, they wish they would have created the content from day zero, from the moment they hadn't even contacted manufacturers and the whole process, so I'm hoping to be able to show you all that stuff, come along the journey with the mistakes and the ups and the downs, so you can see, I guess, what it takes and what it maybe doesn't take, because you never know, it might not work or it might work, so it'll be exciting anyway. That's a little bit about me. I came here to New Zealand for, like I said, better opportunities. So far all I do is kind of work, and I'm into my fitness, going to the gym and all that kind of stuff. I always grew up playing football in Spain. I mean soccer, like you say here. Probably since the age of 3 or 4 I've played football, and I just stopped 2 years ago. I've kind of always found it hard to let go of sports, just because I've always been in like a team environment and whatnot, so this is kind of new as well. Now the focus is me and trying to build this, so it's going to be exciting. And I hope you enjoy it. Hope I don't get you too bored. Hope I can entertain you and, inspire you or whatever. So if anybody is watching out there, if you come across this or whatever, just hang around, drop us a follow. Welcome to Lorenzo.